Hip hop, a combination of 5 to 6 forms, was originated within a marginalized subculture in the South Bronx and Harlem in New York City among black and Latino youth through the 1970s. It's characterized by 4 distinct elements: rap music,
Swinging like a lefty, Barry Bonds, respect me. When you rap, don't rap to impress me. Don't ever push my button, you don't wanna see that test.
beatboxing, breaking, and graffiti art. It follows in the footsteps of the early American musical genres such as blues, salsa, jazz, and rock and roll in having becoming one of the most practiced genres of music in existing worldwide. It also takes additional inspiration regularly from soul music, funk, rhythm, and blues. The Canadian hip hop scene was first established in 1980s.
So I think hip hop is definitely influencing students in schools for sure. You can see it in the way people dress, whether they're wearing, like skinny jeans or whether they're wearing baggy jeans a few years back. That all, in my opinion, came from hip hop culture. Because I remember prior to that, it wasn't like that. It was different. So I think it definitely has. I also see it in the way people speak, in the language that they use. It's all hip hop culture. And even if they don't listen to hip hop, I find the way they speak sounds like hip hop, and yeah, that sounds like.
Again, hip hop itself is positive and negative in a way, because some people may think it's bad, it's ruining people's mind and the culture and that type of thing. And also, in this school, Sandalwood itself, hip hop is like a really big thing because people just like it. It's just the way people say things, they're provocative, they push the envelope, they're outgoing on certain songs, they just say certain things that either makes you happy, angry, sad, and it only make you that way because of your life story and how you feel about certain things. So you kind of relate to that song. That's the only reason why they really play or they like it at all.
I think hip hop has a really positive impact on students because it's a way for them to express themselves through the art form, and it really gives them their own individuality, and it pretty much drives them and gives them like a passion.
So, B-Boy Super T here, and what I think about the hip hop culture on students, I think it's a good thing and a bad thing, because for me, when I found out what dancing was, it helped me release my emotions, helped me be a better person for my own needs. I think it helped me be a better person for myself, but what I did when I started dancing, I stopped caring about my grades and stuff. I just wanted to make dancing #1 for me.
Alright, this is B-Boy Aries here. How I think hip hop affects students can be good or bad depending on the student. It can be good, it's going to become a motivational tool. Students, they're going to strive to get better in something, but it can be bad because they're going to forget why they're doing it, why they like it.
Well, in terms of the effects on students, I think it varies depending on the student. Like, for me, hip hop in general allowed me to be a better student as well as just a better person. Like, I applied the hip hop culture to my own life.
I think hip hop is a culture. I grew up with hip hop, so I really feel that hip hop is the music, is dancing, is spray paint art. It's all the different cultures together.
I think hip hop is a culture, but within that culture there's different art forms such as MCing or graffiti or b-boying. But overall, all those different forms of hip hop form one culture. We all have the same foundations, you could say.
Alright, I'd say hip hop is both an art form and a culture, because like when I went to my first battle, I seen all these other b-boys. I was like, whoa, these guys are sick. I liked being with that group. I liked dancing with them, doing the cypher with them. Had a nice experience battling against some b-boys. And then when you go in the cypher, everyone's friendly. I haven't had no violence in there. It's a nice culture to be in.
To me, hip hop in general, yeah, I think it's a culture. Because it's just a broad community. Like there are rappers, beatboxers, b-boys, rappers. All that's in a nutshell is hip hop, bringing a lot of people together.
Swinging like a lefty. Barry Bonds, respect me when you rap. Don't rap to impress me. Will never push
It developed much more slowly than Canada's popular rock music scene, and apart from a short-lived burst of mainstream popularity from 1989 to 1991, it remained largely an underground phenomenon until early 2000. Canada had hip-hop artists right from the early days of the scene. The first known Canadian rap single, Singing Fool, The Bum Rap, was released in 1982. Canadian hip-hop acts experienced a slowdown without any significant artists breaking through to the mainstream, and not one Canadian hip-hop song reached even the top 100 on a Canadian pop chart between 1992 and 1998. Beginning in 1998, a sequence of events spurred by the anthemic collaborative single Northern Touch finally brought up hip-hop back into the mainstream of Canadian music. English Canadian hip-hop tends to be influenced by Jamaican, Trinidadian and Bahamian styles, while Francophone hip-hop from Quebec is commonly influenced by French, Antillean, Dominican or Haitian music.
B-boy super T, B-boy because I have nothing better to do. Peace.
I b-boy because I love to dance.
B-boy Arius, B-boying is my passion.
Yo, what up? It's and I beatbox because it makes me happy.